give him the mic, the Spirit of God started weep on your behalf. And through the preaching, there was a weeping on your behalf. And all when the sermon done, there was still a weeping on your behalf. Oh, praise his holy name. Oh, praise his holy name. Virgin, sometimes we might not understand. Sister Amelia often said sometimes God not call me because we're worthy. No. But he called me because he said enough is enough. I'm going to call you, but and the Spirit of God will draw you up to put a stop into this.
Praise him.
Praise his holy name. Oh, praise his holy name. You notice that there was a difference. You see, God called that sister this morning. Yes. We say because for now she good. Bless your name. She bless the people of God. Yeah. But God allow me to call you sis because God want you to come up. God make you sing a song. You ask me and God make you get the right one. Because God, I try to tell you, say, I can keep you. Yes. When this woman of God talk, respect her. Sister Ann, God want you keep her near you. I tell you from this farm. And when you say no, it's no. Nobody can breach motherhood. No other daughter, nobody else. No. Sister Tanjana can't do it. Sister Frey can't do it. Brother Frey, words can't do it. Your no should override everybody else no. Your yes must override everybody else yes. And when she tell you no and yes, respect it. All the man say, let us sing. The word. I won't be able to he or she who want to come between motherhood. Won't be able to he or she who will cause confusion in this family. Judgment. Praise his holy name. Praise his holy name. Sister Anne, I'm going to tell you from this farm, whenever I run out, you keep her clothes. And you will provide for her. Yes. Every last piece of clothes for her, you buy them. Yes. And you pay her phone bill. Respect that. Bless you. Amen. And the man of God says, let us sit. Jesus. Sometimes because when I walk on white, we believe so we're alright. We have leprosy. Look on your progress. And you will see that you have leprosy walking around. Praise his holy name. And that goes for you to Sister Shikir. That goes for you to Sister Ariel. That goes for everybody who is in your teenage years. And even if you pass it and you're under your mother, your grandmother's roof, it goes for you. Amen. Sister Reed, when you say no, Sister Sunday can't come back and say no, praise the Lord and jump. No. You must be respectful down the yard. So that when you come up as a jumping can be effective. Yes. And woe be unto every other soul. We are trying to go between that. Brother Jamal, you must listen to your mother. Brother Jamario, listen to your mother. You could have thought till your head brush the cloud. Respect. You're under their roof. Sister, and nobody cannot override that. Preach. When you say no, no means no. Not even people. Bless you. Because you're the spiritual leader in your house. Tell him judgment come over here. When I say no, it's no. And I'm not telling you anything contrary to the Bible. You are the spiritual leader in your house. Peter will cause confusion. When others say yes, and she will be led away. And Daddy Peter said, go on. You said you're not going nowhere. If I so start like some things, we have to buy them back. Yes. Praise his holy name. Block the way. Bless your name. Say no, because no is to save your life. Praise his holy name. Praise his holy name. Praise his holy name. Have control. In the name of Jesus. Sometimes you don't even know the different fight that we are undergoing. All because sister, you know the devil know you. And he knows so he can't really get you going in certain things. You know? So he might try to use another medium to reach you. But in the name of Jesus, church, tell her we have our back. Praise his holy name. Oh, somebody worship God. Praise his holy name. And I know all hell break loose right now in the atmosphere because Satan don't like what I say. Preacher Satan, I like the message. But in the name of Jesus, you will be under subjection.
Bless your name.
No, she got
Bless your name.
that's what she did last time.
Let God arise.
Then,
Let his enemies be scattered.
your color?
Enemy set up a big reproach to Georgia. Because a good sound coming out of Georgia and he wants to change the sound. But in the name of Jesus,
Bless your name.
counteract it, mighty God. Praise his holy name. Or somebody worship God. A long time you don't say spirit weep for nobody, so. The one person preacher I can remember Jan herself.
Come on, Jesus.
Sister Mila, understand what God is doing. God still love you.
Love preacher.
And if you don't stay close to this woman, it's not going to go good.
No.
Praise his holy name. Sister Tanja will be a good example. Stick close to your mother. Pray with her. When I pray for the mother because the enemy is after the family, you know. Anybody see that? You want the family to crumble, but you have to be the person to stand up. Be supportive. Praise his holy name. Let the woman of God know you are not alone. Oh, praise his holy name. Oh, somebody worship God. Help her too. Because the son don't walk with a hand on it. You're a worshiper, continue to worship. Praise his holy name. Don't God give you a word. Bring a word. Praise his holy name because that's the anointing that God placed in your life. Sister Amelia, sometimes when she consider right here, so it's for you. You don't know that? It's for you. But to let the Spirit of God add to it because more cry than hers is needed. Praise his holy name. It's a village cry, preacher. So may the Lord bless you and keep your mind here. Praise his holy name. Just live for the Lord. Learn some songs. Read the words. You don't know if you are coming Sabbath. Read the words. You see your own now from school. Read the words. Praise his holy name. And let God have his way in your life. God bless you. Praise his name. Let us stand, church.
Bless the Lord.
Praise his holy name. Praise his name. Brother German, please pray to close.
Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord another time. Amen. Most righteous and eternal Heavenly Father, mighty God, we glorify your holy name. Mighty God, I thank you, Lord, for this service today, mighty God. Dear Lord, each and everything that was done, mighty God. Lord Jesus, we worship you, mighty God. Mighty God, we thank you for the privilege to come into your courts today, dear Jesus. Mighty God, I cherish each and every moment, dear God. Dear Lord, because we don't know when, mighty God, will be our last. Mighty God, or if we can't come in next week. But mighty God, I want to thank you, dear Lord.
Bless your name.
Mighty God, for each effort, dear Jesus. Mighty God, comment each, mighty God, song. Dear Lord, I pray even for your visiting, mighty God. We thank you, dear God, that you remember us, dear Jesus. Dear Lord, you won't let us go astray, mighty God, because you love us. Dear Lord, I pray, mighty God, that you lead and direct our path. Mighty God, bless the preacher, mighty God. Help him, Lord, to continue seeking you, mighty God, and reading your word. Mighty God, help him to continue, mighty God, to preach, mighty God, and to inspire others, dear Jesus.
Yes.
Dear Lord, I pray, dear Lord, that you speak through your people, dear Jesus. Mighty God, so we can each encourage each other, one another, mighty God. Keep us, dear Lord, as we're about to break, mighty God. Bless the food that is provided, dear Jesus. Mighty God, and those who are on fasting, mighty God, I pray, dear Lord, that you hear our humble cry. Dear Jesus, I pray, bless and keep us, I pray. In Jesus' name, amen.
We accept him as inside. Oh Lord, the strength.
Amen. Praise him.
Okay, where is your lead then? Today's Young People fast because my curfew. Yes.
Young people that are on fasting?
So young people that are fasting.
You do a
Forward to the forward to the center. Preacher, that is good. Well, we see it. Praise Him. Praise His holy name.
Guide me, oh Savior.
You're live on direct, man. How it is? Sister Lawrence, bless him yourself. Sister, God bless you, man. God bless you. Well received, man. God bless you. Sister Diane, still on the line. God is good, God is good, God is good, God is good. Love young people fasting now. They're going to be like a shot, but hey. We have a curfew, but hey, we have a place. We are trying to
I'm telling you.
Praise His name. We bless the Lord. We praise His holy name. Giving God thanks this afternoon for the day's proceedings. Praise His holy name. It has been a blessing to be in the house of the Lord. And we're going to continue our day's worship with youth fasting. We praise His name. Sister Jacinth is going to come and lead out. And to invite her, we'll just sing the first verse of I Am Thine, O Lord, and then she will take over. Praise His name. Amen. I am thine, O Lord, I have heard thy voice, and all thy love to me.
278.
You said 99, 278.
No, the name of the song is 90 and 9.
Oh, because she said 99, 278. So I said, what? Yo. You're right.
That was right.
So I don't know. Yo. There was 90 and 9 that was safe in the shelter of the
Praise the Lord. Bless the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Praise God. Amen. What a friend, what a precious friend. So complete and so divine. And if you walk this whole world over, there's no other you can find. Kind, holy, and righteous Father, this another time, great God, I humbly come before you. Thank you, mighty God, for the noble privilege for us to be here today. Many sanctuary today as lack. And dear God, you give us the privilege that we can enter. God, I would be miserable being home today. But I thank you for your graciousness. Thank you for your mercy. Thank you, dear God, for us to come together to give you the thanks, the glory, the honor that is you deserve. God, we are here. The world now, dear God, is in chaos. Everybody is topsy-turvy, dear Lord. It come like grass lice crawling over the body. And dear Father Jesus, but we have a bosom which we can lay in and we can shelter under your hand. God, us protect us, dear Father God. Continue to watch over us and take full of this service. But I tell you thanks in your holy name. Amen.
Chronicles 7.
Bro,
Verses 4 from 14 go down. Humble himself.
Amen.
Pray and seek my face, and turn from their wicked ways. Then will I hear from heaven, and will forgive their sins, and will heal their land.
Now mine eyes shall be open, and my ears attend unto the prayer that is made in this place.
For now I have chosen and sanctified this house, that my name may be there forever. forever, and my eyes and my heart shall be there.
Perpetually.
As for thee, if thou wilt walk before me, as David thy father walked,
And according to all that I have commanded thee, and shall observe my statutes and my judgments.
Then I will establish the throne of thy kingdom, according as I have covenanted with David thy father, saying, they shall not veil thee a man to be ruler in Israel.
But if ye run away, forsake my statutes and my commandments, which I have set before you, and shall go serve other gods and worship them,
Then will I pluck them up by the root out of my land, which I have given them. And this house which I have sanctified for my name will I cast out of my sight, and will make it to be a proverb and by word among all nations.
and this house which is mine shall be an astonishment to everyone that passeth by it. So that he shall say, why hath the Lord done this to this land and unto this house?
22 and that.
And
it
it
shall be answered, because they forsook the Lord of their fathers,
which brought them forth out of the land of Egypt, and laid hold on other gods, and worshipped them, served them. Therefore hath he brought all this evil upon them.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
I was looking at this right here, verse 14 that if people which are called by my name shall humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from their wicked ways, and when will I hear from heaven and will forgive their sins and will heal their land.
Praise Him.
Praise Him. I was looking at this and I was saying, like, if we don't seek God we don't seek God and ask Him for forgiveness for virgin, which we are part of the consumed virgin. So I was saying, I was just thanking God for forgiving me for my sins, and I just want to seek Him more. This is the reason why I'm on fasting, virgin. To seek Him more so I can turn away from the evil ways for virgin, because I don't want to be a part of the consumed. You pray for me as I pray for you.
Praise the Lord.
Virgin, they said I shouldn't stay long because the curfew. So this fasting is mainly about Sister Amelia. So I was looking at I would ask, the floor is open to one person want to give their testimony.
We praise the Lord. We worship the Lord. Praise God. Praise God.
Bless your name.
Bless His holy name. Praise God. Bless His name. Praise God. Praise God. The songwriter says, I don't know why He loved me. I don't know why He cared. I don't know why He would sacrifice His life.
But I'm glad.
I'm so glad He did. Praise the Lord. I want to share my testimony, brethren, because I took up a little course and I feel so swamped. Yeah, I missed the last 2 Wednesday night, and I just feel so distracted. And I was, I'm saying every time I get to pray, I say, God, you're so good to me. I just want to worship you. I just want to tell you, remind you, you still wake me up, you still do so much. Wednesday when I said, oh my God, a Wednesday night, it was 10:30. When me remind myself, and so of course I missed it again. But I want to give God thanks this evening, brethren, because I am coming from when I first started college, brethren. I was a nursing major, and I had it rough because of things just was not going my way. It just not going my way. I remember I had like major car issues. I used to always joke around and say my car have cancer. Like it would break down at the most inopportune times. I remember when we go through the, because now I'm a nursing major and they only accept so much nurses per year, and me me go all the way up to human pathophysiology, and that is the last class before you go in your clinicals. And me go in this class, I would fall asleep. I would like. I remember we had this major test. Me studied for the test, and as soon as I used to go to Clayton State at the time, as soon as I crossed the bridge, the 675 bridge, when you're on the back road, my car just broke down, and I have a test, and I was just like so overwhelmed. We called Daddy, and Daddy have to come from work, and then Daddy have to come for me. Yeah. By the time all of that, everything gone. And it's like everything just crumbled. I remember in a brother in me, I guess I just gave up because I would have to wait 1 more year because if you do anything at all with no other courses left, you know, and me just said I go into education. I always work in the child care setting and everything. And you know, I just feel like it's like my life growing up so much rigmarole, and I feel like what Sister Melissa said this morning, where it's like me feel like me just waste so much of my time, and you know, me just like, God, what me I do? You know, me say so many different things about myself. But anyways, brethren, I am coming down to the point where, you know, me start pursue this education, and a Spanish ed me not pursue. And, you know, it's like I used to be so good at Spanish in high school, but then I took this 5-year gap, and then I take up back Spanish. So it's like I start from scratch. But where I was in college, I was a 3rd-year student, so I was a junior. So I do junior level classes. So it's like I'm gonna get that preparation. It's like I dropped the ball and took up back the ball. So it was so hard to play catch up. And though it's like I never ever talk true Spanish. Me talk Spanglish, and me always. When you're on the street, and you talk Spanglish, it's fine. But when you're in a court, it creates difficulty. And long as that, you know, I got through, and get to the point where I was decent enough. But here I am. I remember the year at Company Kids when we meet this little boy named Vicat, and I was so fascinated with Vicat because he was on the autistic spectrum, and he was very, very super smart, but he didn't speak. And like he would organize everything because, you know, however his brain is tailored. And you know, I was just so fascinated with how he was, and I had to teach him how to potty. And it was just that first, he just had to potty 1 time to see that you'll be fine, just potty. You know, just take away the security, just try and potty. You give him water and whatever, and make him steer. And you could tell, I'd run the water like Jamaican, and he toss and turn, and he knows him he needs to potty, and he start mad up because he don't want to there in front of the toilet. And that first time he really peed in the toilet, and it's like this whole breakthrough is like, oh my gosh, I'm okay. I potted in the toilet. And it was just, I was just always fascinated with just how his brain worked. And, you know, just because he's so smart, but they're not able to speak. And, you know, I have so many theories behind it because there's so many Indian kids that have the same, like, issue. But, you know, I mean, it just go down to the part where here I am, I'm working in a special ed classroom. I told myself that when I was at Company Kids, I was like, my next part of me, I like to fix things. That's me. I like to fix things, so I like to help people. It's the same gratification. So I told myself, being a parent liaison, I would be fine. Just choose something else and do. I'm going to pursue it. I'm going to go and work as a parent liaison. And I didn't realize that it was a sit-down job. And I don't do well sitting down. I don't like to sit.
Amen.
You know, I like to work. I like to either, I'm physically helping, I'm physically doing.
Bless the Lord.
I'm physically, you know, and, you know, the job was, it was okay, but it was not for me. You know, office work is for people who like to eat and wait for the I don't like to do either or, you know. That's all in the office, all they want to do is try to force me to eat with them, and I'm waiting for the phone to ring, and it would drive me crazy. I'm going to this classroom, brethren, and, you know, you just feel like what we don't want to do. Granted, I was working with children for 12 years before that. You know, I'm going to this classroom, and it's like in myself, I know that is what I want. And everything, and, you know, I testified in a brethren, and I say, I'm going to try to study to take the test. And it's not the special ed content test, brethren. It's just the test. Special ed is a high need area, so if you take the program admissions test, then you are able to teach. And you know, I tried to study. I thought I had a handle on everything. You know, I mean, as much as possible. Regular stuff I know some I do before, but it was just like, it's like 5th grade math. It was stuff I know some I know, but I just have to refresh myself. And you know, we go, I'm going to take the test, brethren. And God knows, say, brethren, say, I know, say, God pass the test.
Praise the Lord.
When we tell us, say, I'm going through every question, because, you know, every formula have a specific way how you do it. And so it'll take me longer to do each problem. When me have like 5 minutes left, me have like 20 questions. And me say, Jesus, you know, say me can't do no. Me read one line of every question and answer it. Me just answer it. Me just read one line and answer it. Because of 20 questions left and a 5 minutes. So me not have no time. Me just make a guess. And you know, I me say, God, boy, me know say me say, God, if me pass in maths, pass are you. Me know, because 20 questions, 5 minutes. God Almighty, me already give up on the maths part. And then, you know, me take the reading, and it was the same, almost the same thing. Me have 5 minutes left and 10 questions. Wow. And I have to read like an essay and answer it. And me just answer it. Me just read the question. Me not even read the question, me just answer it. And, you know, the writing part was kind of sort of better. Me think I messed up the last sentence because I was editing the sentence and then the time just go blank because my time was up. And then me write one next essay and then I think I forgot to put the full stop or something because in any sentence the screen go blank again. And me go all around the world, brethren, because when we get all 3 numbers out of the test, me say, I don't know what none of these numbers mean. They look like failing numbers if you ask me. That's what I said to myself. And you know, when we go out front, I said to the lady, because you can't bring nothing in there. And you know, when the lady tell me what the passing grade is, and when me look on, me not even believe. Me say me have to see it on the computer. Me have to say pass. And every day when I check it, because me say me have to see it on the computer, say pass. And you know, and me say all of that, brethren. Me couldn't believe so God made me pass.
Praise Him.
And you know, me not have problems with math ever. Me never have problems with maths ever in my life. But I just, all the situation was, and even when me tell Vanji, me I say, you know, God just do it so He would get the glory. Me not like complain about school, I not like complain about nothing. But you know, God just work it out in a way where me can't say no, I don't know part of my intelligence. I don't know nothing, I don't know nothing has to do with me. And I like say me didn't know no answer, whatever. I got God, you know, God just work it out in my behalf. And you know, me want to say, you know, when we go to the place in a brethren, you know, so God work it out where at the last test fee, they don't know until when. Because of Corona. And it's like we get the last test. Some people I say until May, some people I say until summer, some people they don't know when. Yeah. And you know, I was so grateful to say at least me get my foot in at the door. Amen. At least me can try to apply to one job, you know, and get one higher pay. And you know, me remember, you know, brethren, me driving in my car and me try to memorize all the metric system. And me have this lady talking to me on YouTube, and she was frustrating me because like, she kept saying all these metric sitting, and it was just making me feel more overwhelmed. Coming and listening to 1 mile is whatever, and and it's like it making me more anxious. And you know, me just shut her off. And then me just say, God, you know, so me not be able to pay this again. Because, you know how it's set up. And me I say, God, just please, me I beg you, work it out. I want to see, oh God, just really work it out for me, brethren. It's a real testimony because, you know, when me see the rigmarole, when me see, the challenge when we go through doing nursing, and me tell you, say, me like science, me like health, me like maths, me like all of them, there's something there, you know? And me never do good in the math, in the nursing. And me just, you know, I was so overwhelmed, and it's like God was just stirring me away from nursing, and me like, God, it's like, you know, me don't know what is happening, and me just give God so much thanks. Me just so grateful, brethren. You know, me take so much time, but me start
your testimony. Your
just
testimony.
to show say,
young people, tell them.
I mean,
trust God.
You know, that is truly the message.
Bless your name.
Praise Him.
See God from the part when one.
Yes.
Praise Him. Trust the Lord.
And that is not my first love.
Come on,
when
man.
we graduated high school, I was obsessed with being pretty.
Oh yeah.
Me love to see the hair horses because I like to see them. They're made up.
Come on,
and
man.
they're beautiful. And me, I
Hot girl
wanted to
thing.
wear makeup and be beautiful. And I remember when me tell my mother, Mommy said that is not a career.
Bruh.
And I was like,
She shot
I just felt like, gosh, like use a door shut in my face.
Come on.
And she like, we not try nursing. And you know me, I said, well, me good with science and math, so why not? And that's me just pursue that. I want to see the turn of my life take with God. And you know, I 1 year after me leave high school, God snatched me like a branch.
Bless you.
Praise Him.
Because I was going down the
Destruction Broad Road.
You know, I remember when my best friend in high school first plucked my eyebrow. My eyebrow that swelled up for about 2-3 days. It was just, everything was just like, but me still saw this.
Bless you.
You know, just be
Preach,
adhere to myself, just to do these things to myself because I wanted to look pretty.
Come on, man.
And you know, God just stirred me away.
Encourage.
Me away. I don't know. In my youth, what was I doing all that money? Remember, I was always working from your 15. And me always say more to convey that to like she care to
teach
everybody, you know.
You got to be sober.
Buy clothes, buy shoes. Remember me not buy play shoes.
Hot girl shoes, you know what I mean? Maggie. Inches.
100, yes. And the shoes me like.
I'm parking once a month.
I'm a shoe stalker. Me go, and if me can't stop thinking about it, me go look again. And then if me really can't stop thinking about it, me have to buy you.
Oh yeah, have to buy you.
Teach them to be
And I
sober.
don't care how much you price. And that's what me I come from.
Yeah, come on, me yard.
Sometimes,
Teach you.
French, if you can't, me go to store and say we buying stuff for you.
Praise him.
Because me not buy things for myself. Me think about my kids.
Yes.
Praise the Lord.
Yes.
Me I saw me tailor my mind.
Great
now.
change.
Me think about my one if you can't go up on the field trip when they want.
Come on, no, man. Priority.
These are the things that we think about. And they tell
Preach.
where they come from.
Praise him.
Praise him.
What?
Bless
me pay the price. Because I mean one me I think about. But you know, me just give God thanks for this. And it's another earth when we cross, brethren. And I say so much things. But it's God showing himself in my life. And I say, God, I don't know how, I don't know. Me tell them, brethren, pray for me because I want to just show God to be grateful.
Yes.
I just want to be faithful to you. Just
Praise his name.
Grateful. You know, me don't know. Me imagine myself being Brother Dandred. Me imagine running around the church. Just can't contain.
Praise him.
And that's how me imagine myself. But me just like, God, you deserve so much from me. And I don't know why you not come out like that, brethren. But me just give God so much thanks.
Praise him.
So grateful. You know, when me come out of the test and me go back in and me ask the lady. Cause me just couldn't believe. I just sister Melissa me not think but me say, she are the one who deserve this, you know, God, and you give me.
Mighty God.
Me just want to tell sister Melissa, me just say, you
You
know,
going.
I just testimony. I must see your testimony might develop.
Bless you.
Me just look on him and say, you look like you one who deserve it, and I mean get it. I mean say, God. I don't know, I can't even fathom how you think.
Praise him, praise him, praise him.
You just think different from me. That's the word. If I need what I give Sister Melissa, God knows.
It is too high. Can't attend to it.
Praise him.
Bless your name.
So I appreciate it.
Bless your name.
I'm just so thankful.
Feel it.
Because, you know, we just want, just continue to be faithful. Just pray up my strength, brethren. Me don't know, people say, walls and barriers. I don't know what is the wall and what is the barrier. But I want to get to that place where I can feel like I'm really letting go in God. Because maybe I'm someone me don't know, but it's there. And I just want to give God thanks from my heart because I'm truly grateful. Hold on to God's unchanging hand, brethren, because He can do it for you, because He did it for me. Praise the Lord.
Praise him. Poquito.
Thank you, Sister Rena.
It's truly indeed a blessing to be.
Praise him.
Machete down. Got you. Poquito, come again.
Praise His holy name.
Praise him.
Glory to God. If we go home and share with us, only people. Literally shut it down. We still not.
Praise the Lord.
It's a blessing to be in the young people Sabbath.
Praise him.
Young people fasting, I should say. I apologize for it. My mouth is filled with joy and thanksgiving.
Amen.
You find enough words to fill my mouth how grateful I am to be in the multitude of counselors, to be among
Safety, you know.
wonderful church family. When I first heard about Zion, I said it over and over again. The both shot seminar and no at the church.
Come on.
And when I do push and come to the Saturday church, as midday prayer done me gone because this is a man love prayer. When I realized that they are Sabbath school, I said I can't read and my pipe for me I embarrassed.
Oh Jesus.
Praise His holy name.
Praise him.
So it led me to the point that me and Pastor had a short conversation. He said, don't worry about it, man. Anything where you can't read, man, just practice. Sit me and look at it, man. Move pipe for you sometime, man. I'm not embarrassed. It's one family. Praise His holy name.
Praise him.
But to cut it short, despite the fact that he told me that as it midday prayer done,
Run off.
Me gone. Me can't read, me no want to read. Bless His holy name. Praise His holy name. But as Brother John preached about it,
earlier today through the power of the anointing.
Come on.
The very same day that I was blessed with the anointing is the day that I felt not to come to church. I find every excuse in the book not to come to church. So I'm saying to us as young people, the day that we feel like we're not supposed to pray, the day that we feel like we're
praise the Lord
in the presence of God, that's the day we should push more.
Push.
That's the day we should try to pray more. Bless His holy name. And from that point, moving forward from the day that I was blessed with the anointing, the reading was still shaky. But God placed it within me to keep on searching, keep on fighting, to be a better individual, to read more fluently.
Praise Him.
To know more about His scripture.
Praise Him.
Drawn to Him. As Jesus said to His disciple, praise His holy name in John. He said, these work that you see I'm doing, you will be able to do greater works than these. So day by day I keep reminding myself, Lord, I need to search for the greater works that you said God
praise Him.
Be doing when you pass out, when you leave to come back again. Bless His holy name. So I'm saying to us as young people, a couple weeks ago I was invited to a lunch with somebody I've met or work for in the future. In the past, I should say, sorry. And there are 4 words that we leave with. All of my talking tell me a lot of things. We talk about 4 words. But as Brother Jamal says earlier today, a man always make a plan for himself. But it's for us to make a plan for the spiritual. The 4 words that he leave with me is strategy, technique, tool, and talent. So I'm here to encourage we as young people. We must find a strategy how we worship God.
Yeah.
We find a technique how we worship God. And we must use the tool that He bless us with.
Come on.
And we are the talent. We must search for the talent in serving God in a better way and sincerely from our heart. Those are my people.
Praise Him.
Sister, the minister then take over time. We don't believe him.
Praise the Lord.
Throughout all these things, everybody always you can testify.
Friday, I didn't went to work because I never feel a good thing what I got to do. My boss asked me if I'm coming in, I told him no. So Friday when I check my phone, I see on my phone he sent me a text that he want me to work 12 hours a day. And I said, who could it be but God will?
Is Him.
People always cut his. Yes, you understand me? So I got to give God thanks. I said, I have to give God thanks now. Because other people always cut, but my always gaining.
My God. 12 hours. That's a lot of hours a day.
Yes.
Praise Him.
Bless you know.
You're blessed, boy.
Please, I said, Lord, do. Because I say the place, the fish place, shut down. Big up, big up, big up, coming out, but I'm going to be on this. So maybe pray with them, say, Lord, do. You make this place stay open. And God, you make it stay open and make hours more.
Double.
Could I give praise to God? So, brother, you can't pray for me because my desire to God is with this man, Christ Jesus.
Praise Him.
Praise Him.
Thank you, Lord, for allowing Manta to give my testimony right now. And I'm thanking the Lord for just keeping me. And I'm thanking Him for His protection.
Amen.
Praise Him. Said that He will preserve us from going out and coming in. And truly the Lord has been with me. So praise the Lord.
Greeted.
If you didn't know already,
Amen.
praise the Lord.
Amen.
I got a car.
Amen.
I don't know how, but
Come on.
You mean you take money?
yeah.
Bless your name. Preach.
And all now, I haven't told one person, but I know everyone else, and I'm giving God thanks. Praise the Lord. I got it on Thursday.
Oh.
When I went, it was the third dealership I could say that I really went to, and the time when I went, I wasn't expecting anything. Like I was just saying, I told myself that I was just going there to look at the car, and then if I like it, I'll get it later on. But I ended up getting it, and I'm just thanking God because the other times that I went, it was like a struggle.
Come on.
Like, there was always something wrong. But before I know it, it was just so fast.
Come on. God is good.
Praise the Lord, man.
Amen.
Praise Him.
Everything just happened literally within minutes,
Come on.
like we went at 6:45 and we were already late. And the place closed at 8, and before you know it, everything just went through. I wasn't expecting anything. Lucian said that bank is not even open that time, so I'm not gonna get the card today, but I was thanking God that I was even able to get it, and I'm thanking Him for just allowing me to even be blessed in this kind of way, so that I can bless my family.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
You know, this morning, when the song was singing, all I could do was cry. And when Sister Melissa was talking this morning, I was just reflecting. And God reminded me of all the dreams, all the different thoughts that I had. I remember Peter, he even had a dream that I was walking home one night, and he or my mom was looking out the window, and they saw a van come and just take me away. I remember even my most recent dream, I don't know why I have these dreams, but it was like right when I came back from Jamaica, I had a dream that this guy that I see regularly, like he's a regular customer, and sometimes he would even give me money, but the way that he looks like, you know, kind of
Sketchy.
yeah, like someone that you wouldn't be like welcome to. He seemed like he might even try to do something. And I had a dream that him in the dream, when I was leaving work, he followed me, and I ended up having to run. Praise the Lord. And when I was thinking, you know, when I got the car, I was like, why did I get it? Like, why right now when all the different times I was trying, like, why did God choose now? But He sees, you know, what I have to go through when I close, the different thoughts that I have so far. Every night, like, I close, I try to get my sister or Lucian to bring me home, just to have that, you know, extra safety. And even when I try to push myself to walk home, the thoughts keep coming back, but I'm thanking God.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Amen.
Praise the Lord.
Praise Him. Bless the name of the Lord.
These are just my few words. I want you all to pray for me. And even though I was feeling kind of, you know, doubtful, I said to God that if this car was for me,
Come on.
then you will sustain me through it. Praise the Lord. I always wanted a car with payments so that I could build my credit.
Amen.
And that's what I got. So I was like, Lord, just keep me, just sustain me.
Yes.
And you all just pray for me while I pray for me.
Virgin, I won't take any more testimony. This fasting was like to focus on Sister Amelia, and we see what happened today, Virgin. So don't be selfish. Now we gotta pray for her. I really need y'all to hold. We're going to sing the third stanza of 90 and 9, and we're going to pray for Sister Amelia. We're going to unite in prayer and sing together and pray for Sister.
That's true.
of earth and joy of heaven. Precious name, all sweet. Take the name of Jesus ever as a shield from every snare. If temptations round you again, breathe that over the name of God. Precious name, all sweet. Of earth and joy of heaven. Precious name, oh how sweet. Of earth and joy of heaven. Amen, Lord, I bow in your presence another time. God, Paul says, O wretched man that I am, send the good that I would not that I do. Lord, you mentioned that you went into the front of God situations not tonight. Thank you for being in the house of the Lord today. Despite, oh God, the case on the outside, the Lord worship to be on the inside. And if nothing else, oh God, you were able to send out the warning to those on the line and to those in the house. And Lord, I receive my hope and I embrace it, oh God. Because, oh God, there's so much, oh God, that I can do. I'm better and stronger. Yes, I stand before God. And I recognize, oh God, that you turn out now. Amen. You're the ruler of beings, oh God. You feel not of God. Your understanding is not darkened, oh God. Your strength is, oh God, unparalleled, oh God. It's because you rule and rule in the affairs of men. We invite you into this affair right now. More than my name, oh God. Amen. You see, oh God, this moment, oh God, this is my time. Amen. We're living in, oh God. You know, the mindset, the heart, and the influences. So God, I'm asking you today to intervene. And God, I pray that you will leave us comfortless. Lord, you touched her as a young person because you knew her more than all we do. God, if you didn't see any good in her, oh God, you would not have done that. And so today, oh God, I'm asking you, Lord, not because I am, oh God, empowered, not because I am worthy to, but because, oh God, I am sure you have the ability, the strength, the compassion to touch the sister, oh God. Change things. God, I pray that you, Lord, open her heart. And not, oh God, amen, cause it to be hard. So I pray that you will have the patience, oh God. You will have the perseverance and the diligence to teach. And to, oh God, and to involve her, Lord, to walk in the light of your word. Because you will glory be shed on her way. If she will your sweet will, you will abide with her spirit. And with all, she will trust and obey. Help her to trust and obey you, oh God. Give her opportunities, oh God, to come on. As your parents and her siblings. I pray that she will not take the wrong message, but she will take the righteous one. There's a mixed message going out, but God, I pray that she will respond to the positive even today. That she will not walk away believing, oh God, she's on her. She will see that she's a daughter and a master. Bless in the name of Jesus. Amen. Let's pray to you. Touch your minds, please. Touch your minds.
Praise the Lord.
Fasting over now. My lunchtime. Eh? Eat already. I'm going to fasting today.
My wife is everything, right?
So now what? You want to hang up now to save my credits? Because I'm never going to know. You want to come back for YP? Me call you when I YP time. Alright. Later.
Get up. No. Calm down. Calm down. No. Calm down. I want to go. I want to go to Johnson. Yeah.
You didn't want too much out of your range, and you want something to do something. Right. You know, man. See, I'll be leaving them. You don't want to try that. You have to
Thank you, brother. That was a good idea.
Yes, man.
My daughter said she and her husband was actually on the driving experience.
Well, we're not. Why do you guys show?
Happy Sabbath, brethren. Just want to say thanks to all those that came online today. We are on curfew, so unfortunately we're shutting down soon. But we just want to say thanks for coming out. And if we have service next week, then we'll do the same system. So have a blessed Sabbath.